Hello friends, welcome back, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today I am going to show you a beautiful crochet pattern which is perfect for your table runners, for your tunic, cushion covers. So let us start off with the slip knot. Here the hook size is number 10 as my yarn is a bit thicker, and I am going to chain 36. Now you'll understand later when the pattern starts why I have taken 36. So let us start working and count our chains, and once we reach 36 chains, I am going to chain 3 on top of the last chain, and then on the 5th chain I am going to work a double crochet. As we all know, the first chain of 3 is also counted as a double crochet. Then I did one double crochet followed by another, so I have worked 3 double crochet. After that I am going to chain 3 and skip 2 chain spaces and work a single crochet. Yes, once the single crochet is done, I am going to chain 6. And here I am going to skip stitches again. 2 stitch I have skipped, and then I am working a single crochet again. After that I am going to chain 3, skip 2 chain spaces and work 3 number of double crochet in individual chain spaces. This is the 3rd double crochet. So our very first pattern is done. Now again I am going to chain 3, skip 2 chain spaces and work a single crochet. Actually this is the repeat pattern that is starting. After that I am going to chain 6. Very simple. It's better we count the stitches. I am going to skip 2 chain spaces and work a single crochet. After that again I am going to chain 3, skip 2 chain spaces and work, sorry I am going out of the frame. After skipping 2 chain spaces, I am going to work 3 number of double crochet. Now that's my first one, followed by the second double crochet and the third. So this is how our first row is to be worked. After completing the 3 double crochet, again the repeat pattern starts. I have chained 3. I am going to skip 2 chain spaces and do a single crochet, after which I am going to work a chain of 6, skip 2 chain spaces, 1 and 2, and work a single crochet on the third one. And we all know after the 6th chain is done, I am going to chain 3 again, 1, 2 and 3, again skip 2 chain spaces, 1 and 2, and work 3 number of double crochet in the individual chain spaces. Now if you want to work a bigger project, you just need to keep adding 8 plus 3 chains. That way your work is going to increase. Actually the 3 number of double crochet, the pillar we all know that is 3, and the middle portion is 8 stitches, so you must increase it accordingly. Now I did a chain of 3, I turned my work and I'm working my 3rd double crochet. So this is the starting of the second row. It is a very easy pattern, you will see. Now I am going to chain 3. I have done that. I'm going to work double crochet on the 6th chain loop. I'm going to work 7 number of double crochet. Let's keep counting the double crochet as we work, as that will save our time later on. So here I'm counting again to be sure. So here the double crochet is complete. After that I'm going to chain 3 and skip into the pillar double crochets. The pillar double crochet is the 3 double crochet which is going to be unchanged. We are going to work it in the same manner all throughout the pattern. Once that is done, again I chain 3 and I am going to jump into the 6th chain space and work 7 number of double crochet. This is a very beautiful pattern. It works very quickly and table runners are going to look wonderful. You can work shawls as well for the summers, stoles. So here my double crochet, 7 number of double crochet is done. After that I am going to chain 3, which I have already done, and I am working 3 number of double crochet on top of the existing pillar double crochet. See how simple the pattern is. Now again I am going to chain 3 and jump into the 6th chain space to work the 7 number of double crochet. Very simple. I'm sure you are going to love this pattern. Do try this pattern, and if you work in a thinner yarn it is going to look more refined. So here I am working my 7 double crochet. That is done. Now I chain 3 and I am going to work the pillar double crochet on top of the existing 3 number of double crochet in the end. Working my last double crochet on top of the 3 chain, that is I am working a double crochet on the 3rd chain, topmost chain. After that I chain 3 and I turn my work. So here we are going to start a new row again, for which I am first going to complete the 3 number of double crochet. 1 is done. Now 2 is also done. Now we need to make the loops again. So here I am chaining 6. Yes, after that I am going to do a single crochet on the 4th chain of the 7 double crochet. Then again I chain 6 and start working 3 number of double crochet on top of the existing double crochet. So this row is basically about 6 chains and working the 3 number of double crochet on the existing double crochets. So my double crochet on top of the existing double crochet is done. I am going to chain 6 and and I am going to do a single crochet on the 4th chain space. After that again 6 number of chains and I work 3 number of double crochet on top of the existing double crochet. So this is what is to be done throughout this row. After the double crochet is done, I'm going to chain 6 and I am going to do a single crochet on the 4th chain. After that again 6 number of chains and I am going to work 3 number of double crochet. So this is how it is to be done till we reach the end, where to finally we have to work 3 number of double crochet. After that I am going to chain 3 and turn my work to move on to the next row. See how pretty our pattern has started to look. After turning the work, I work the double crochets. 2 number of double crochets done. Now I am going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and do a single crochet on the 6th chain loop of the previous row. And then I'm going to do 6 number of chains again and do a single crochet. So this is actually we are working the very first row. So one set of pattern is done. I am starting off with the second set of pattern. Then I do a chain of 3 and work 3 number of double crochet on top of the existing double crochet. That is the easiest part. So that is done. After that I am going to chain 3 and do a single crochet on the chain of 6. After that I am going to chain 6 again and work a single crochet on the 6th chain loop of the previous row, after which a chain of 3 is done and 3 number of double crochet is worked on top of the existing double crochet. So this is the sequence that we need to follow for this particular row. It is very easy to work. So after working in the same sequence, reached nearly the end of the row, I have chained 3 and then I am working my final 3 number of double crochet. This is the second one and the third one is being worked on the topmost chain of the first chain of 3. Now I am going to chain 3 and turn my work so that we can move on to the next row. Next row is started. I am working my double crochet. This is my third double crochet, counting the first chain of 3. So this is how our pattern is looking right now. The repeat pattern has started already. Now I am going to chain 3 and work my 7 number of double crochet on the 6th chain loop that we had done earlier. It's better we count the double crochets that we are working on the 6th chain loop. Now our double crochets are nearly done. I am going to chain 3 and work 3 number of double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. That's the second one and this is the third one. See how simple the pattern is, but it looks very, very beautiful. Now we are going to continue in the same sequence till we reach the end of the row. I have worked a chain of 3 and now I am working the double crochets on top of the existing double crochet. This is the second double crochet that is being worked and this is the final one on top of the third chain of the very first chain of 3. See how pretty it is. Now I'm going to chain 3 and turn my work and continue working 2 number of double crochet. So that is done. Now what I am going to do is I am going to chain 6. Once 6th chain is done, I am going to make a single crochet on the 4th double crochet of the previous row. After that is done, I am going to chain 6 again and jump into the existing double crochets, 3 number of double crochets. Yes, this is the third one. Very straight and simple. This row we just need to work 3 number of double crochet, chain 6, a single crochet on the fourth double crochet, and that is done. Now here I am working my final chain, that is 6 number of chains. After that I am going to jump into the double crochets. That's the first double crochet, this is the second one, and then the third double crochet. So this completes our row. Now I'm going to chain 3 and turn my work. See how nice it looks. So here we have already worked 2 sets of fans. Now I am going to work the remaining 2 number of double crochet, because the first is already done with a chain of 3, and now I am going to chain 3 and do a single crochet on the 6th chain loop. Very simple. After that I am going to work a chain of 6 and do a single crochet on the 6th chain loop again, and then I am going to work a chain of 3 and work 3 number of double crochet on the existing double crochets. See how simple it is and equally beautiful. Do try this pattern for your future projects. It might be table runners, it might be cushion covers, tunics, anything. So this completes our row. Very simple. I am working my final chain of 3, and then I am going to work the 3 number of double crochet. That's my first one, the second double crochet, and the third on top of the third chain. So that is done. This is how our pattern is looking right now. So we have completed 2 fans already. Now we need to work the third fan, and in the same manner we need to keep continuing till our project demands. Now we can chain 3 and move on to the new row and work 2 number of double crochet. The first is done and this is the second one. Once that is done, now we need to work the fan. For that we chain 3 and then move on to the 6th chain loop and work our 7 double crochet. This is the third one, the fourth, working the 5th one, this is the 6th and the 7th double crochet. After that we are going to chain 3 and work double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. I'm going to work 3 number. 1 is done, this is the second double crochet, and this is the third one. So this is the pattern that needs to be repeated for this particular row. So friends, I hope you all will try this pattern out. It is a beautiful one and I'm sure you're going to love it. So if you have liked the design, do give a thumbs up, to share it with your friends and family members, and if you are new to our channel, do take a moment to subscribe and stay tuned for more of interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye bye for today.